that your buddy? We're up here on the ridge. Big windstorm is blowing in. Sky's black. Lila's wondering what. We're all kind of tucked away here. But that awning over there, that was, the wind was whipping it. I heard clashing metal. Maybe the worst of it's through. But the awning whipped up there. I was going to go over and see if I could shut it. Now it's up. I don't know what it's done. Looks like it's broken. Huh. Well, I couldn't get over here quick enough. That wind blew in. So it's too bad. Well, hello folks. When you get thirsty and you're on the road traveling and you ran out of water, you know, there's no store around. Well, here in BC, you can stop and they have these little springs running out of the mountain. So you just bring your cup down here. Yeah, fill that up. That's mountain fresh. So, this spring flows all year round, and I see people out here in the winter time, and they use this one mostly right here. This is the one they use to fill up their tanks. You see here? I'm going to try filling up my bottle. Well, that's probably the one to use. There. Wally and Jean. It's her sign. Hey, these guys are pulling in. They're probably going to fill their camper up. Oh, they were just letting someone drive by them. Okay. How are we? Are we all okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Lila, are you okay? Okay. Neat old fence. We just stopped along the road to pick a few berries, so we're gonna head her. Okay, we're gonna take a look underneath the camper to see what needs to be done for blocking. Okay, well, that doesn't look too serious for blocking, so we'll see what we have to do there. Get our jacks under there and everything else. Get someone that can crawl under there. Okay, so blocking, leveling. We want to level the place, so that would be a first thing. And then we're going to look at skirting. So let's look at that next. What would it take to skirt the place? Okay. There's Lila. What do you think, Lila? Huh? Okay, so we're going to look at skirting. Well, the first thing before we come up and do skirting, we have to stay under the underbelly, and we're going to wrap it. We're going to go like underneath, wrap it, duct tape it or something.
We're going to enclose the underbelly, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. So.
Do you want to get under here and show us? No. Okay, we're going to take a look with the camera. You're our set of eyes. What would it take to enclose the underbelly? Okay, and we thought we would bring it right around, maybe tape it right along here. Tape it right along here, you know, so we could wrap it, bring the wrapping all the way around here. We don't even have a sample of that stuff, but it's the silver stuff that we have at the other place. So that would be the leveling, and then get this set right. I said a fucking camera. Fucking cameras. What we fucking do. Uh-oh, can't swear now. Huh? Oh. Okay, so what else do we have to look at? So we have the leveling and then the wrapping of the underbelly. And then we can get into doing the siding, like we're gonna frame that in, right? Do some
skirting?
kind of skirting. That's what they call it, skirting.
I'm just here to translate, folks.
Okay, so the screen door too. We found that at someone was giving it away. So we're thinking of putting a screen door on this deck and wrapping this deck with some kind of a plastic see-through tarp. So that would come down later. We'd want to kind of make some kind of a storage unit underneath here. So there's a lot of storage, you know, without thinking about having to buy a storage shed. We can, oops. That's why fucking camera, eh? There's a few things to do here. We can use that all under the storage, rake it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And make the most of what we have without having to build other structures. So as far as the outside work goes, what do you think? Is there anything else we have?
The fence is going to go up.
Oh yeah, we have a fence. So Lila's fence is going to be in here, and we're going to go right over here with it. Right along here. Probably through the trees here. We might even use a tree or two. Management actually said we could use 15 of their posts. So, and then we'll go across the back here. We're just getting our firewood piled up, so we still have some firework work wood piling to do, but because we're going to put a wood stove hopefully on the deck, and then we can keep the deck warm. If we wrap the deck with some tarp or something, we can get more of a multi-purpose use out of it, make it a great room or something in the winter and help heat the place. So we're going to try that, get this fenced off here, probably sooner than later. And you'll get the camper wrapped. That's about it, eh?
Yeah, it's not too hard.
What do we have for inside to do?
We're going to cover up the windows with the poly.
So we have to address the windows turn.
And that's really the big thing.
How do you turn a 3-season window into a 4-season window?
You add a second pane.
You ask your good wife. Yes, there's a couple of ways to do it, but
Okay,
we're going to figure that out.
I'm going in now to take a break.
So we're going to take a trip out to Lost Lake. Are we going to go to Lost Lake today?
Possibly, hey?
Yeah, okay. Well, we've been taking her kind of easy this week, folks,
We deserve it.
because we deserve it.
Right.
And we're kind of getting settled back in here, getting a plan of attack together, just to figure out, you know, how we want to proceed. So there's a lot of room on this lot. It's a nice big lot. It's I measured 100 feet and then another 50 feet, so it's like 150 feet long. It's a lot of room. And like we said in the last video, one of our next projects is we're just lining up another solar panel. We're going to put it right in this area, the solar panel. We're going to pull these logs out with the truck, and I'll build another roller stand, but this time I'm going to make some design changes. Those wheels are more for concrete, rolling, let's say, on your garage floor, so they kind of get caught. So I'm going to go to more of a air, like a bigger tire with air in it. You can get them, caster, roller, outdoor roller tires. And I'm going to build this with kind of an arm on it, so you can push the arm instead of grabbing the panel. So that's coming up. I've been thinking about that. That'll be on an upcoming video. So, and this is our holiday trailer, so we're gonna eventually tow it out of here, but we're using it for now because we are refinishing our tub, all our sinks in the Conquest. And this is the Conquest, so that's what we're doing. We did the vent caps, put all new vent caps on already. Or
Vent cap covers on.
covers, yeah.
And also the vent caps themselves.
Yeah.
They're all new. Yep.
So those are a
Some
few of the
spring
changes
doors.
that are coming up, and hopefully after this week we can get rolling on a few of these, especially the leveling, and we're going to go to town and get some of the skirting, I think.
Next
So.
week is the plan, so join
Yeah.
us for that trip.
Okay, well, thanks again, folks, and I'll put on the screen a list of all the things that we figure we have to do before winter. Okay, we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now. A lot of people wonder what we do at RV Life Unplugged. Well, we try to make as much power as we can, so we do that. We move our panel around, and then we just live day-to-day life. We just went and got some groceries, and we're gonna have a coffee, check out a few video shots on the computer. But this is our little home, and Lila likes it. Lots of room,
Don't you?
you know, for everyone. So, just relaxing out here. Look at my good wife, just relaxing. So yeah, we're gonna kind of organize things here, organize the deck, and eventually we'll get a little laundry machine for the winter, but for now we hang our laundry out. The deck makes a huge difference, I think. If whatever you're going to have, an RV, a fifth wheel, you'd want a deck or something that you could close in the winter. And that's what we're going to try to do here. If you can notice, just imagine this all closed in. We'll have a clear kind of 9mm tarps that we'll button on, and then in the middle here we figure that right here we would have a fire stove, camping style one, vented up through here, and then we can heat this whole area. Like I said earlier, we have the screen door. Someone was giving it away on the side of a road by the little grocery store we go to, Canco. So we grabbed that. It's all perfectly intact. We'll frame that in and maybe go with a zipper tarp at the end here. Not sure. Something that looks good year round and is flexible. We haven't figured everything out yet. Lila, she's figured things out. She goes under there when it's hot. So yeah, it's starting to come together, and we're kind of happy that we chose this over the cabin because, well, number one, there's no rats. And there never has been rats. So this Conquest actually came from Alberta, and Alberta is one of the only provinces in Canada that's rat-free. So I think it's the only province. But yeah, it was pretty clean. There was a few mouse turds in it when I cleaned it when we first got it. But the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the shop vac down these vents and clean all these vents out. I don't think that's ever been done. So, little projects, spring cleaning, stuff you do in your own home, you do in the RV too. Well, anyways, we'll chat with you guys later. Well, hello folks. We're just making supper tonight. We live pretty simple in the ridge here. This is just leftover spaghetti. We only had one sausage left, so we have that. I'm just showing the people what we're eating. And maybe we'll have something else later, but this will get us going. Milk, we'll grate some cheese on there. Keep it nice and simple. Lila, she's having her supper right there. And I was working on some scripts. So that's what we do out here. See you later. As the road winds higher and higher through the Monashees mountains, it's easy to think paradise is somewhere far away. But the truth is, it's right here. It's in the lakes, the forest, and even in the quiet moments as the road bends and opens to the valleys and trees. And who knows? Sometimes we spend so much time planning for the future or looking back at the past that we forget the beauty of what's right in front of us. Today, for us, it's a gift of a drive to Lost Lake. A reminder that paradise isn't a destination. It's the journey. And these mountain roads, they remind us of life itself. Twisting, climbing, sometimes a little rough. But with a companion by your side, every turn feels easier. Two are better than one, because when one stumbles, the other is there to help. That's what a companion is. Not just sharing the view at the summit, but being there for every step, every climb, and every winding stretch along the way. And today is just a drive to Lost Lake, but really, it's about something deeper. How life is better when shared. Well, folks, we just slipped out to Lost Lake. That's where we're at, Lost Lake. We're having a little bit of a picnic. Took a break from the ridge. It's nice and cool up here. We're on the top of a mountain. What you hear is a highway. The motorbikes love it. The water's warm. Very warm.
Look at all the dragonflies, so there's no mosquitoes.
The log is slippery,
Yeah.
but this would be a good place to kayak.
Yeah, I know. Like, talk about a nice launch place too, or even go float on a hot day.
Yeah.
Now I wish we had the party island.
Yeah, you could float out here. It's a private little spot.
You're not going to float away because you're here.
Lost Lake.
Oh, hey, I saw another fish jump.
You seen that too, eh? Well, we're just going to hang out and enjoy ourselves, so we'll give you guys some of the view. Well, we're just going to pack up from this little campsite. It's such a beautiful little lake. We enjoyed it a lot. And the good wife is packing things up. And we're going to go to another spot. So stick with us. Okay, we're just going to head her home. Or not home, but somewhere else.